A simple idea that got its start in a living room 30 years ago has grown to fill a 1,200-seat theater. That idea is great variety, incredible talent, and no one plays more than 2 songs, even if you're the Avett Brothers. In the end, it's about the people. It's about the connection. It's all about the music. Hi everyone, I'm John Tosco. Welcome to my living room here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and thanks for joining us for our final virtual Tosco Music Party. When the pandemic began, we needed to stay connected through the music and to find a way to help musicians. We pivoted to virtual Tosco Music Parties. Since last May, we've done 6 virtual TMPs in all, with viewers tuning in from 30 different states and 12 different countries. We're glad to have you as part of our music community tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, please take a second to share this stream on your page so your friends can easily join us. For those of you who might be new to Tosco Music, we've been presenting Tosco Music Parties for more than 30 years and became a nonprofit 20 years ago. As a nonprofit, we rely on support from music lovers like all of you for our music programs. I want to thank everyone who has supported these virtual TMPs. Viewer support has covered expenses and helped us keep them free and accessible for everyone during the pandemic. If you're able, please make a $10 donation per viewer, or pay whatever you might have paid for a ticket in person. You can donate at the link on your screen. What we have for you tonight is a year in review. What you're going to see is a look back at the music and the moments that we shared together over the past year. You'll see some full-length performances with the original introductions, along with shorter video clips and performer photos from the last 6 virtual TMPs that featured 87 acts, including 160 musicians of various genres, ages, and instruments. We're going to start tonight with the very first song from our very first virtual TMP last May. Okay, let's get the party started. The first act is The Other Favorites. I met Josh Turner and Carson McKee when they were in high school. I could tell then they had something special. I also attend this music camp that's awesome in the mountains every summer called the Swannanoa Gathering. And they attended a few times while I was there. And we had a fun time playing music together, especially at the Beatles night that we do there every year. Now they're living in Brooklyn, New York, and recently released a live record, Live in London. They're working on their 4th studio album, which will be released later this year.
Hey there, we're The Other Favorites. It's been a while since we've gotten to play at a Tosco Music Party, but we're very happy to be contributing again, even under unusual circumstances. This is a song we wrote a few years back called Angelina.
Thanks for listening.
Angelina, who told you to hide like you do? Who let you down? You came running up the stairs, caught unawares in your Sunday gown, queen of the Bushwick scene, queen of the movie screen, shows a sunrise through the blinds, still drunk on wine, a fool such as I. Take a drag deep from the side of your mouth as you smile and offer me a light. Queen of the dive bar fiends, queen of the in-betweens, where have I seen you, Angelina? Where have I seen you, Angelina?
Christy Linnae is a singer-songwriter and renowned fingerstyle guitarist with over 1 million plays on YouTube. She was named Acoustic Guitarist of the Year last year by Music Radar magazine in the UK, and she won the International Fingerstyle Guitar Championship in 2017. She's released 5 albums and is currently working on a solo album in addition to collaborative tracks with Tommy Emmanuel, Phil Keaggy, and Lawrence Juber. Christy was featured last month from Los Angeles on the Grammy Museum's virtual program. She played at a TMP 9 years ago, and I'm so happy to have her back.
Greetings, Tosco Music Party. I'm Christy Linnae. I just wanted to take a moment and send a lot of love and light to all of you. It's been a really crazy time in the world, and we are all in this together. And I'm so thankful to have a chance to be able to share music still through the virtual platform. Technology has really been ramping up, and it's absolutely incredible. So thank you so much to John Tosco and the Tosco Music Party for having me. And I want to share this new song with you called Possibilities. It's my instrumental interpretation of the journey that we're on. It's filled with hope and energy to hopefully touch your heart with a little bit of love, because we all sure need a little extra love right now. Thank you for listening. I'm Christy Linnae. Please check out ChristyLinnae.com or find me on all the social media if you'd like to stay in touch. And I hope you enjoy the music. Thanks, Tosco Music Party. Cheers.
No.
Me either.
I mean, even from the smallest sparrow that we like watching out of our window,
Yeah.
that's music.
It is.
I need that.
It is. And I love, the large events downtown, maybe with a symphony.
Absolutely.
Or even what I really love is working with our friends for events like Tosco Music Parties.
Absolutely. But you forgot about the grandkids. That's music too.
Oh yeah, just the giggles and the bath water.
All that.
Yeah.
All that. So in these times, we really, really, really need music.
I think so. I think we need music more than we ever have.
And our mantra is, music matters.
I met Noel Friedline 15 years ago and realized immediately he was a master pianist. He's also volunteered with us at our senior sing-alongs at the nursing homes. He's got a really big heart, and he's also a really funny guy. I first learned of Maria Howell when I saw her in the film The Color Purple. She had a standout scene as the lead vocalist in the gospel choir. When I found out she was living in the Charlotte area, I knew I wanted to get her to a Tosco Music Party. I've been trying ever since, and it finally happened last December when she performed at our holiday show. Now, Noel and Maria are an awesome duo. They're classic entertainers, and I know you're going to enjoy them as much as I do.
There we go.
You ready, Miss Howe?
I am ready, Mr. Freed.
All right. Hey, Tosco Music Party Virtual.
Hola.
This, ladies and gentlemen, this at my 6 foot distance here, this is Maria Howell.
And this
Don't touch me.
is Noel Friedline.
We are collectively known as Noel and Maria. Very clever story how we came up with that name, but we'll save that for the next virtual Tosco Music Party. So Maria, so we decided that we would write a tune that kind of keeping with the times that we're finding ourselves in, why we're having a necessity of a virtual Tosco Music Party. And I think we really locked in on this tune, Maria, wouldn't you say?
Locked in, loaded.
Matter of fact, I think that this tune will really hit home for a lot of us because a lot of us, all of us, have been at home for weeks and weeks, and I'm getting a little weary of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the debut, the world premiere of a little tune that we wrote called "The Lockdown Blues." You know the times they are rough. Yes, the weeks they are tough. When I'm away from you, baby.
Whoa, the nights are long, but I'll be strong when I'm away from you, baby.
There ain't nothing I can do. I got those low down, dirty, lockdown blues.
Yeah, you said it.
It's all you, Maria.
I'll meet you up on Zoom, a virtual soiree just for two. All that I ask is you put on a mask and I'll leave the rest up to you. When I'm away from you, baby. Whoa, from my head down to my shoes. Yeah. There ain't nothing I can do, no. I got those low down, dirty, lockdown blues.
All right, let me give this one a shot. Let's see what I got. With my stimulus check, I'll buy you pearls around your neck. A fur coat, a new car, champagne and caviar. Without you, I'm a wreck. When I'm away from you, baby. Got it from my head down to my shoes. All the way down to my shoes, baby. There ain't nothing I can do. I got those low down, dirty, woe-sit lockdown blues. Yeah. you got, Maria?
You know, it sounds so nice, a virtual paradise. So long as you stay 6 feet away, that social distance is suffice. Oh, when I'm away from you, baby, from my head down to my shoes, there ain't nothing I can do. I got those low down, dirty lockdown blues.
You say that
Dirty lockdown blues.
Y'all be good.
Noel and Maria debuted their new song, Lockdown Blues, at our first virtual TMP last May. Back then, we had no idea how long the lockdown or this pandemic would last. Work for musicians came to a complete halt, and we watched friends and neighbors experience real hardship because of COVID. In May and June last year, we partnered with our friends at Music Together CLT and Fair Play Music Equity Initiative to launch the Charlotte Music Community COVID-19 Relief Fund. Thanks to the support of so many viewers who donated, our first two virtual TMPs together contributed more than $20,000 to the relief fund, making financial assistance available when it was most needed. The relief fund supported more than 150 members of the Charlotte music community with individual grants and developed a live music series called Communities in Concert that put musicians back to work safely outdoors. Here are a few messages from some of those grant recipients shared during our June virtual TMP, followed by a couple of special songs that touched our hearts at the start of the pandemic.
I just wanted to give a big shout out to the Charlotte Music Fund for being there for myself as well as my colleagues who lost, all of their income due to the shutdowns.
When the COVID-19 outbreak was announced, I lost all the shows I had. Not knowing how I would buy groceries or pay my next bill was really scary.
In a matter of just a few days, I lost about 6 or 7 months worth of gigs.
The pandemic ended everything as far as income and opportunities to perform in the Charlotte area.
I personally have lost well over 75 shows.
This money came right when I had just lost some key gigs, and that really went a long way to help pay my power bill and utility bills. And kind of keep me going.
And it's been amazing until coronavirus pumped the brakes on our whole entire thing.
This has been extremely helpful in keeping the bills paid and also relieving the stress of how to make ends meet during this time.
And the grant really helped to really support me as I paid utility bills.
Because of that $500, I was able to pay the doctor a deposit to be able to get this surgery, and that was something that I was uncertain that I would even be able to do.
If you have the ability, please consider donating to the fund because it means the world to us.
It's inspiring and encouraging to know how much our community supports art.
Musicians and artists, we need support now more than ever, and supporting the Relief Fund is a great way to really help musicians in our community.
Continue to give into this relief fund simply because there are others that are like me who are in need.
We all thank you.
Thanks to all involved.
Thank you so much.
And hope to see everyone at a show in person very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and everybody stay safe, please.
Thank you so much, and God bless y'all.
Thank you, Tosco Music Party, for allowing musicians like me to continue to spread love and joy through music.
Next up is Barnaby Bright. That's Nathan and Becky from Brooklyn, New York. They played the TMP 9 years ago, and I've been wanting to get them back ever since. Their latest video and single is Fight or Fly. These are hard times right now. People are really suffering, whether it's because they're out of work, or they're sick, or they've lost loved ones from this COVID-19 virus. Many are grieving when they can't even gather together. So with all that hurt that's happening, I love how this song shows that music can be a powerful force for healing.
Hey everyone, Barnaby Bright here, Nathan and Becky. We're excited to play a new song for you all today. This is called The Hurting Times, and we have a friend in Kansas City who told us the story about how when he was a little boy, like 13, he would go to his grandmother's house after school and kind of unload his burdens to her, and she would always say this phrase, "I wish I could give you my heart for the hurting times." And it didn't mean much to him until he grew up and had a child of his own, and then the words really struck him and he understood what she meant all those years ago. And I wanted to turn them into a song.
Yeah. And when we wrote this and recorded this, we had no idea of the strange days that lay ahead, and it feels more relevant now than ever.
Yeah. And we'll release the official song with the music video this summer, but for now we're just going to play it for you from our recording studio here at home.
Have you ever loved so loud? Every party you can pour in now, busting the seams of things you've never felt. Have you ever hurt so deep for another soul in need that you forgot yourself, felt like you could barely breathe? Well, yeah, it's a blessing, it's a curse to love so much it hurts. I wish I could take your pain away. I hope you believe me when I say that I wish I could give you my heart. I'd give you my heart for the hurting times. I wish I could give you my heart. I'd give you my heart for the hurting times. And I had never lost my ground, not until you came around. Now suddenly everything is changing how I see. And when you're smiling up at me, full of curiosity, I just wanna hold you tight, try and protect you from everything. Oh yeah, it's a blessing, it's a curse to love so much it hurts. I wish I could take your pain away. I hope you believe me when I say that I wish I could give you my heart. I'd give you my heart for the hurting times. I wish I could give you my heart. I'd give you my heart for the hurting times. My whole life I've been praying for someone I'd feel that way for. Never knew I could feel like this. I give you my heart, I give you my heart for the hurting time. I give you my heart, I give you my heart for the hurting times, hurting times. I give you my I give you my
Rudy Currence. He's originally from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and now he's living outside of Atlanta. He'll be releasing his new album, Stained Glass Windows, later this year, and his single, I Belong Here, is available for pre-order. I met Rudy and his mom when he was a teenager and played his first Tosco Music Party. I was impressed then at how well his mom had taught him. He was so polite and so professional. Now he's gone on to be a Grammy and Dove Award-winning singer-songwriter and producer. He's got a smile that warms your heart, and this song will touch your heart.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Rudy Currence here. John, I just wanted to say thanks again for the opportunity. If you don't know, I've been doing the Tosco Music Parties for many, many years now. I know this is our first virtual concert together, but I am honored to be a part, especially of our musical community that's providing relief during this pandemic. So I wrote a song called Have I Told You some years ago, and I hope you like it. I call it a happy song. It's about Carpe Diem. You know, Carpe Diem means seize the day, so I just want to seize this opportunity and tell everybody watching that I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me over the years. You'll never know what the future holds or tomorrow brings. Just the other day, I was thinking about what life really means to me, yeah. Your tomorrow may or may not be an option for you, may or may not see tomorrow, but as for today, you can say that today is unlike any other day, and tomorrow seems like it's so far away, but life's too short for us to wonder how it all might have been if we did it over again. Have I told you that I love you lately? 'Cause we've both got our lives to live, got our lives to live. Thought I'd tell you that I love you, baby, and I always will. You know I always will. Oh, I don't wanna look way back over these years and all of the blood, sweat, and tears just to find that I'm still unfulfilled. They say you never miss a good thing until it gets gone. Don't you miss you? Well, you've been thirsty too long, so while today is still a day, seize the day, 'cause the sun's going down. At night I pray for you. Before I wake, let me appreciate every day I get to spend loving you. Have I told you that I love you lately? We've both got our lives to live. Said we've got our lives to live. I wanna tell you that I love you. Tosco Music Party, and I always will. You know I always will. Is it alright, y'all, if I tell you why I love you so much? Listen. 'Cause you're the sunshine on my shoulders. You make me happy. I'm gonna do it the Rudy Currence way. Listen. Hey. Yeah, you're the sunshine on my shoulders. You make me happy. I feel a remix, listen. If you know it, help me say. Hey, say. You know why? 'Cause have I told you that I love you lately? I know we've both got our lives to live. Got our lives to live. Thought that I'd tell you that I love you. Tosco Music Party, and I always will. You know I always will. You know I always will. You know I always will. Thank you so much.
One of the hallmarks of TMPs is celebrating diversity in music. Every TMP showcases both incredible talent and a wide variety of genres and musical cultures. This first set of video clips includes different kinds of blues and country music. There's often a broad mix of styles even within one music genre, as you're about to hear. These performers include longtime friends from right here at home in Charlotte, and some from across the country. We also made some new connections through the virtual TMPs. Discovering musicians together was one of our favorite ways to stay connected this past year.
Yeah, I'm a hungry woman. Feed me like I want to be fed. Yeah, you can feed my body, but you really gotta feed my head. On the prison towers in the land of the free. Up on the mountain, nobody knows my.
She gone but not forgotten. Tell you the reason why. She had the kind of loving, love that would satisfy.
Always remember you're someone's everything, just like you're mine, and always will be. No matter what this life may bring, always remember you are someone's everything.
But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. I'm ready for the storm.
For old trails, new tracks. I ain't getting any younger. Who knows when I'll have another chance to take a chance.
Ronaldo Brune was born and raised in Brazil and moved to Charlotte 20 years ago. His signature style infuses classic Brazilian rhythms, samba and bossa nova with funk and jazz. His most recent album is Impossible Land. He's going to sing an original song now in Portuguese.
Hello everybody, my name is Ronaldo Brune. I'm glad to be here. Thanks John for inviting me to be part of this second John Tosco concert, virtual concert. I'm glad to be here and to support all the musicians and artists out there facing all these difficulties, but we're gonna get through it and get better, and I know it. This is a song called Alma de Atriz. It's one of my originals and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. Não vou me importar do ao que doer. Eu não vou me queixar, não vou revidar, não vou dar o troco. Vou pintar no rosto um sorriso atroz. Eu vou calar a voz dos ressentimentos. Vou fazer silêncio pra te ensurdecer. Vou te surpreender, eu não vou dizer nada. Vou pintar na cara um olhar feliz. Minha alma atriz vai representar nos palcos da vida um papel de estar. Eu vou pintar meus lábios com batom carmim. Eu vou fazer doer o teu pedestal. Vou fazer do mal, o melhor de mim. Vou fazer valer meu dom de iludir. Vou fazer do mal o melhor de mim. Vou fazer valer meu dom de iludir. Meus lábios com batom carmim. Eu vou fazer doer o teu pedestal. Vou fazer do mal o melhor de mim. Vou fazer valer o dom de iludir. Vou fazer do mal o melhor de mim. Vou fazer valer meu dom de iludir.
Hi, I'm Mayor Vi Lyles. You know, music is important because it really does bring people together. You know, whether you're singing about that newfound love or that lost love. You know, we need to support our musicians in Charlotte. They need us during this time. Please make a contribution.
When we started the music parties more than 30 years ago, we were often singing David Wilcox songs. His songs tell stories full of heart, humor, and hope. His song, We Make the Way by Walking, from his latest record, The View from the Edge, won the USA Songwriting Contest in 2018. You can join him for his weekly live stream every Wednesday afternoon. He's also scheduled for a live show here in Charlotte on July 12th.
There are songs that have changed my life. There are songs that I hear them once and I am different. And this is about that kind of beauty. The kind of songs that bring us to the Tosco Music Party. What makes the beauty in a work of art? Is it the style or the subject or the painter's heart? The smile of a woman who was sly and smart, or a story that we've never known? And what makes the taste in a worthy wine? The name on the label or the roots of the vine? The warmth of the sun in the summertime, in the vineyard where the grapes were grown. It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know. And what makes the measure of a stand of trees? Is it the land or the lumber or the smell of the breeze or the quiet sway that puts your mind at ease when you needed a place to go? And what kind of lifetime brings us here to commemorate a singer that we've known for years? And what brings joy in the midst of tears when the memories start to flow? It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know. Looking through our pictures from our 20,000 days, the rushing disappears without a whisper. The timelessness remains. It's the soul of it. It's the soul of it. We can't take hold of it. We don't know.
The holidays were different for everyone last year, but we were not going to let COVID ruin them. It was important to find ways to celebrate traditions despite the pandemic. One of my holiday traditions has been having my grandkids join me on stage at our annual holiday party. While that couldn't happen, my oldest grandchild, Hannah Rose, was able to make her TMP debut at age 5 as part of our virtual Tosco Music holiday party. We missed being together in the theater and singing along in person, so we put a virtual sing-along together. We brought the TMP house band and sing-along choir into the studio one person at a time to sing and play in front of a green screen. Then we invited friends in the community to send in videos singing along. Everything was meticulously edited by my co-producer, Brad Murley. As a musician himself, he poured a ton of creative energy into bringing the holiday sing-along together, and it would not have happened without him. Big thanks to Brad, the TMP house band and sing-along choir, and all the folks who sent videos. Here's a clip from that memorable moment, and several more from our socially distanced virtual Tosco Music holiday party.
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. Sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on our troubles will out of sight.
Amigos del mundo, llegó Navidad y aún tengo esperanza que todo cambiará.
I went home for Christmas to to the house that I grew up in. Going back was something after all these years. I drove down Monterey Street, felt a little sadness.
Sleeping heavenly peace. Sleeping heavenly peace.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
I discovered the Tosco Music Party about 5 years ago at the Evening Muse, and I fell in love with open mic night. I love that the kids are a part of it. The music they bring, what they do, starting at such a young age. Music brings people together.
Tosco Music celebrates the power of music to bring people together. For 30 years, Tosco Music has been building community through music in Charlotte, sharing a broad range of music and engaging audiences 5 times a year with Tosco Music Parties and our hallmark sing-alongs. What started in John Tosco's living room has evolved over 3 decades into a nonprofit organization whose community outreach and impact have a deeply rooted history in Charlotte. Tosco Music outreach programs extend live music further into the community, supporting musicians with music scholarships and increasing access to live music for many who aren't able to attend the music parties. We bring the joy of live music into the community at senior centers, faith communities, libraries, and recreation centers, and nurture youth and emerging talent with performance opportunities like our monthly Tosco Open Mic. With TMPs and outreach programs combined, Tosco Music provides more than 12,000 unique live music experiences each year for musicians, audiences, and volunteers. Tosco Music brings people together through music to build a stronger community in Charlotte. Partner with us, and we can share more music together.
I love the 231-acre campus here at Aldersgate. It was one of the deciding factors for me for choosing Aldersgate.
What I find very special about living on 231 acres is the beauty of this place. Larry and I love to hike, and there are a lot of big, beautiful trees here that provide shade. We just love to get out, walk around the property.
We love to walk. We walk 2 to 3 times a day.
2 to 3 miles a day. You could say it lifts your spirit.
This past year has been an uncertain time for arts nonprofits. Our supporters sustained our operations and our spirits. They kept us encouraged that we'll make it through and be able to relaunch in-person programs when theaters reopen. I want to thank tonight's sponsors, Aldersgate, Gardner Skelton, and Midwood Guitar Studio. In addition to supporting tonight's show, partnerships like theirs over the past year helped us be able to continue our outreach programs, bring music to seniors, and award youth music scholarships. We're also grateful to our Living Room Society donors and Tosco Music members. Their ongoing support of our mission and programs made it possible for us to pivot so quickly to virtual TMPs when the pandemic began. And thanks to all of you who have donated so far tonight. We're requesting a $10 donation per viewer, or more if you're able. Please donate at the link on your screen. Songwriters remind us that the power of music is timeless and boundless. Let's take a look now at some of the singer-songwriters who shared their original songs and brought stories to life with lyrics and melody.
Time is a river with no riverside. Space a sea that has no title, can't get across, no, it's too wide. If you have loved, then you have cried.
I'll be fine. I've gone through this 1,000 times. So low, so down. Maybe tomorrow will be better, but right now it's not roses in my head. And even I can't understand picking peaches with my hands.
Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through. Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through.
And it can't compare to what you get for free. You can buy what you want, but get what you need. Take 3 of these, go back to sleep. It's easy.
No storm coming home on you. On you.
'Cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile, and the sparks fly. Oh, baby, smile.
All will be well, even after all the promises you've broken to yourself. All will be well. You can ask me how, but only time will tell.
Cause I'm badass, badass, badass and blind. When you let go of your dream, you will wake up in it. If you don't know what I mean, think on it a minute. Never had my vision, I've learned to live without it.
It's been said that Tommy Emmanuel's playing would take 3 musicians to do what he does solo. He's from Australia and is now based in Nashville. He performs internationally and has several guitar courses available at truefire.com. Tommy has a brand new album out called The Best of Tommy Songs, a complete collection of his own songs, including the one you're about to hear. I've seen him perform live many times over the years, and I love how much joy he shows while he's playing. Please welcome an amazing guitarist, Tommy Emmanuel.
Hello, Tommy Emmanuel here. Welcome to the Tosco Music Party. I'm going to play a little bit of music for you now. This is a song I wrote over there in the beautiful country of Africa. This is a... Mombasa.
Livingston Taylor was born in Boston and raised in North Carolina. Before COVID, he maintained a busy concert schedule touring internationally. He's shared the stage with Joni Mitchell, Linda Ronstadt, Fleetwood Mac, and Jimmy Buffett. Livingston is a full professor at Berklee College of Music, where he has taught a stage performance course since 1989. His former students include Charlie Puth and Gavin DeGraw. A documentary film entitled Livingston Taylor, Life is Good was released in 2018 at national and international film festivals. Last year, Livingston released 50 Years of Livingston Taylor Live, a career-spanning box set which includes never-before-released material from his personal archives. I first met Livingston when he performed at a TMP in 2010. He's a consummate entertainer, and I've been lucky enough to see his live concerts several times. Ladies and gentlemen, Livingston Taylor.
Hello, Livingston Taylor here. Tosco Music Party. Tosco Music Party. I'm so glad to be here, glad to be with this amazing lineup of musicians, friends of mine. Just terrific that I get to be with you. All right, you've been listening to them. Can't wait to throw a piece of me into this mix. Would you mind if I walked in your shoes? Would you mind if I found out what you need? If I could feel your heart, could we find a place to start? Or could we find a way to be in peace? Would you mind if I looked through your eyes? Could I learn who you want to be? If I could see your light, would I be so sure that I was right? Could we shake truth out of these trees? No more angry words, no more revolution. If I'm not the problem, there can be no solution. Can I be better than I am? Can I find a way to bite my tongue and believe I'll be okay with what I am today and leave tomorrow, oh that beautiful tomorrow, tomorrow with enough for everyone. Can we get along? Can we get along?
Would you mind if I find out what you need? Livingston Taylor sang that question at our August virtual TMP, when our country was suffering so much loss and pain, at the same time that a deep reckoning with racial injustice was underway, as it still is today. Individuals and organizations around the world including Tosco Music, committed to listening and learning about how to make the changes that healing, equity, and justice require. This next song from last June speaks to the moment which is still happening now and urges us to not give up. Continuing the call to unity is one of our partners in the Relief Fund, Charlotte performer Daley, a Grammy-nominated producer and hip-hop artist whose music merges with various other styles.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Daley, and I'm a producer, recording artist, and creative entrepreneur here in the city, co-founding both Fair Play Music Equity Initiative and Hugh House. And at the core of what I do and why I do it is because I believe art and music has the power to bring people together. And I know we all feel we need more of that right now. But it's only when we face the ugly truth and own up to our responsibilities can we truly see love overcome hate. So in this song I'm gonna share with you tonight, entitled Imagine, an acoustic performance featuring my friends Jason Jett and Kelly Summers. I want us all to listen deeply with our hearts, and hopefully it will encourage you to be hopeful and do your part to make our city its best. So again, this is called Imagine. I'm Daley. Peace. Imagine if we love more than we hate, and if we weren't judged by the skin on our face, and care for the next man wasn't out of place, cause we all knew one day we need that same grace. Guess we gotta close our eyes and dream that better place. Our youth losing lives, guns sealing their fate. Man, so much more I wanna say, but I just listen quietly and hear God say, hey.
Yeah, you can't imagine. I'll take your pain and use it for things that you can't imagine. Oh, I'll take that wall down, built to divide you, and build a bridge that connects the love inside you. So tell me, can you imagine? Yeah, tell me, can you imagine? Yeah. So don't give up, don't give in. We gotta fight until we win. Say yeah.
Imagine if we could stand for what's right in a world full of darkness. Love's our only light. Hurt people. Man, you see the violence, but you know what's worse? When we choose to stay silent and tolerate ignorance. Yo, we're not getting it. Hate is the case and the stakes seem different. Man, so much more I wanna say, but I just listen quietly and hear God say, hey.
Yeah, you can't imagine. I'll take your pain and use it for things. You can't imagine.
Whoa.
I'll take that wall.
We'll take those walls that were built to divide you,
and build a bridge that connects.
We're building bridges of love. Come on, hey.
Tell me, can you imagine?
Yeah. Tell me, can you imagine?
Yeah.
But don't give up, don't give in. We gotta fight until we win. We singing, yeah. We singing, yeah.
Imagine love, imagine peace. See you one another for everything that we could be.
Everything that we could be.
Imagine love,
and
unity. It's all possible when we stand together. Let's start with you and me.
That's right, it starts with you and me. Come on, hey.
Tell me,
can you imagine? Tell me, can you imagine? Yeah. But don't give up, don't give in. We gotta fight until we win. We sing it, yeah. We sing it, yeah. Can you imagine?
Tosco Music stands in solidarity with the Black community,
including many artists and friends,
in fighting against racial injustice
and inequality.
We grieve the senseless deaths of George Floyd,
Ahmaud Arbery,
Breonna Taylor,
and too many others.
There is no place in this world for hatred and racism.
We know that music heals
and has the capacity to unite and inspire.
We also know that music alone is not enough.
We are committed to listening
and learning what more we can do,
and acting upon it.
To promote equality,
justice,
and healing. Joe Robinson is a self-taught guitar virtuoso from Down Under who won Australia's Got Talent when he was 16. He's earned a reputation as one of the world's greatest guitar players, has already toured the world, and he's only 29. He's performed or recorded with Emmylou Harris, Vince Gill, and Kenny Rogers. Joe's latest critically acclaimed album is called Undertones. He was voted Best New Talent in a Guitar Player Readers poll, and the magazine also named him one of 10 mind-blowing young guitarists. You're about to see why.
Well, hi everybody, this is Joe Robinson, and I'm really stoked to be a part of this Tosco Music Party stream today. Thanks very much for including me, and I'd like to play a new song for you. This is an unreleased piece of music that will be on my next album. It's called The Prize, and I hope you enjoy it. I had a one-way conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why. To get to where we're going, it's a clouded compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Maybe I've been distracted, quite possibly you're right. This big old bright and shiny world has kept me up at night. We all know that price tag shouldn't come as no surprise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. So where does all this leave me? I can't really say I know. I got more questions than answers, quite a ways to go. Can't let that deter me. This I realize. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. A one-word conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why. To get to where we're going, it's a clouded compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize.
Now we're going to revisit just some of the soul and R&B artists who got us dancing in our seats, as well as a few of the master instrumentalists who wowed us with their talent this past year.
Baby, I like it. You're sweet as sugar, just like honey. And it's the way I like it. I get excited. And you turn me on. Yeah, the way you do me is like ecstasy. And it drives me crazy, but I love this lady, oh why? History repeats itself on and on and on and on and on. I had to give up everything I own. I lost a couple friends, now they're foes. I had to see the world on my own. Gave up everything that time keeps passing you by.
I wouldn't change this love. Trying to break the chains, but the chains only bring me. Chains only bring me.
Hey, this is Tom Gabbard of Blumenthal Performing Arts. I have really missed seeing you at the theater, especially for a Tosco Music Party, one of the best concerts in town. Well, in this crazy time, perhaps the one good thing that's come out of it is a reminder of how much we love singers, songwriters, and storytellers. Well, until we meet again at the theater, stay safe.
John Pizzarelli is a world-renowned guitarist and singer who started playing guitar at age 6, following in the tradition of his father, jazz guitar legend Bucky Pizzarelli. He's performed on America's most popular national television shows and toured North America, South America, Asia, and Europe, opening for such greats as Dave Brubeck and Rosemary Clooney. In 1993, he was honored to open for Frank Sinatra's international tour. John received the 2009 Ella Fitzgerald Award from the Montreal International Jazz Festival, joining a select group of past winners, including Aretha Franklin and Tony Bennett. He played guitar on Paul McCartney's 2012 Grammy-winning album Kisses on the Bottom, and backed Sir Paul at an iTunes concert at Capitol Records Studios, the Grammy Awards, and the Recording Academy's annual Music Cares Person of the Year Gala. The following year, Paul McCartney suggested John record some of Paul's songs in a jazz style. That resulted in Midnight McCartney, an album that reached number 4 on Billboard's Jazz Albums chart. The New Yorker said it may be the best collection of McCartney covers ever recorded. John's repertoire has expanded to include the music of Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, and the Beatles. He's interested in how to communicate jazz to non-jazz listeners. One of the questions he asks is, how can we take the style we do and communicate it to people who grew up on Gershwin and the people who grew up on the Beatles? John also co-produced James Taylor's latest album, American Standard. James Taylor said, "My collaborator, John Pizzarelli, is a living encyclopedia of the best music that the West has ever produced. He is a master guitarist and a casual, matter-of-fact genius." John's now in the process of recording a new album that is set to release this year. I'm so honored he agreed to share a song with all of us tonight.
Thanks for that intro, John. I'm so thrilled that Tosco Music is continuing to bring music for seniors both outdoors and virtually, and continuing youth music scholarships and connecting with musicians with paid outdoor gigs in the community. I know your viewership is in 18 other states and half a dozen other countries. I'm thrilled to be a part of this music party. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who could ask for anything more. I got daisies and green pastures, I got my gal who could ask for anything more. Old man Trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him at my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my gal who could ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more. Well, old man Trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him at my door. Well, I got rhythm, I got music, I got my gal who could ask for anything more. Who could ask for anything more?
For 16 years, we've done an annual Beatles tribute, a variety concert where all of the acts perform Beatles songs. In 2019, we expanded our Beatles tribute into a full weekend event called Fab Fest, Charlotte's Beatles Festival. Fab Fest includes one of the world's greatest Beatles tribute bands, the Fab Four, on Friday night, Tosco Music Beatles tribute on Saturday night, and live music, speakers, memorabilia, and activities during the day on Saturday. Our first Fab Fest drew Beatles fans from 17 states to Charlotte. We want Fab Fest to bring people together across generations and cultures, using the universal popularity of the music of the Beatles. This year's Fab Fest will take place right here at Charlotte's beautiful Belk Theater on July 9th and 10th. We're excited to share live music in person again for our first time back in the theater in over a year. Visit fabfestcharlotte.org for ticket details and to sign up for our emails to get all the updates. Come join us. We'll have plenty of room.
Hello from the UK. We have been very privileged to have been part of your Tosco music community when visiting my sister in Charlotte.
Although on the other side of the world, we feel that music unites us, especially at this difficult time.
The Young Fables are Laurel Wright and Wes Lunsford, a modern traditional country duo from Nashville, Tennessee. In 2018, they gained national notability when they appeared on USA Network's Real Country, featuring Shania Twain. They now have a feature-length documentary named The Fable of a Song, and it's already winning awards in the 2021 Film Festival circuit. Their upcoming album, Pages, is the film's tandem record, produced by Grammy Award winner Mitch Dane. Wes has mad guitar skills and is endorsed by Gretsch Guitars. And Sheryl Crow is quoted saying Laurel is as good as any country singer out there. Here are the Young Fables.
Hey, Tosco Music Party. We are so excited to be here. My name is Laurel.
And I'm Wes.
And thank you so much, John, for having us. Thank you guys for listening. We hope to get out to North Carolina and meet you guys soon. We're going to do a new song off of our new album, and this one's called Over You.
How can me and my head, me and my heart be so many, many miles apart, miles apart? Over you. Yeah, I know I said I never want to see you again. Yeah, I know what I said, but here I am, here I am. I ain't over you. Making love all night, now it's shut. It's just the place we said goodbye. Why'd we say goodbye? Yeah, it's pretty messed up how it all washed out. Got ugly seeing me, seeing you going out, going out. Now we're the talk of the town.
To all of the past year's virtual TMP performers, thank you for bringing us together with your music. Every virtual TMP remains available on our YouTube channel, so you can catch everyone's full performance. I'm so grateful to all of you out there for tuning in and for spreading the word so others can join us. Please like and follow Tosco Music on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're able, please consider making a donation to help us relaunch in-person programs this fall. Every little bit helps. Tosco Music is a nonprofit organization, and all donations are tax deductible. If you've already contributed, know how much we appreciate your support. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and get your vaccine just as soon as you're able. See you at FabFest.